If you're learning French, you might know already that the French used in Europe and France, and the French used in Canada, are mutually comprehensible in their standard forms, but they differ slightly in terms of vocabulary, grammar, and accent. This includes the French that we encounter as flight attendants. Welcome back to Flight Attendant French Phrases by Canadian French for Flight Attendants. If you're finding this series useful, consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and following. We'd appreciate it so much. In this video, we'll learn 4 French expressions that flight attendants often hear, and how they differ between European French and Canadian French. A washroom in an airport or a lavatory in an airplane is
toilette,
in France, plural. So a passenger from France might ask,
où sont les toilettes?
in Canada,
Toilette,
is more often used in the singular. So a French Canadian might instead ask,
où est la toilette?
Sometimes French Canadian passengers will also say,
Salle de bain,
literally, room of bath, or sometimes even,
chambre de bain,
literally, chamber of bath, an older French term that has mostly faded away in European French, but still present in Canadian French. A gate at the airport is where a plane parks and passengers board and disembark. The standard translation used in all parts of the French-speaking world is
porte,
which is also the generic word for door. In Canada, be it technically correct or not, an airport gate is often called a
barrière,
literally barrier. Airports in Quebec, including Montreal and Quebec City, often use the word
barrière,
as a translation for gate, and its usage by flight attendants and gate agents has spread to other airports in Canada. Sometimes we need to help a passenger with reduced mobility who uses a walker. In France, a walker is called a
déambulateur,
in Canada, this is called a
marchette,
in European French, Coke and Diet Coke are usually called
coca,
and,
coca light,
which is how they're marketed there. French Canadian passengers will instead ask you for
coke,
and,
coke diète.
as that's how they're marketed here. And there we go. 4 flight attendant French expressions that differ between Canadian and European French. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below if you know any other differences between European and Canadian French. Learn more flight attendant French on FrenchForFlightAttendants.com. Modules 1 through 6 of our audio lessons are now all available. Start from the basics. Learn the French you need to pass your Airline French test, to be hired, recalled, or retested. Learn the French used in the vast majority of flight attendant on-the-job situations, including more flight attendant French expressions that differ between European French and Canadian French. See you soon, and have a great day wherever your travels may take you.